Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 2024 Cooking for the Holidays at the Tacoma Dome. The weekend's almost over. It's a little bittersweet, but we're going to have a good time. And we have some tasty, tasty things that are going to happen on stage. So you're going to want to stick around. If you're sitting way in the back, you might want to get closer so you could smell the smells. You could stay there, too. That's okay. Before I introduce the chef, I would love to thank our sponsors, Mattress Firm, Renewer Remodel and Additions, and Bates Technical College, which gets all the yummy, juicy, hot shots that you're going to see on the screen here. So keep an eye out for that. And let's give a warm, warm welcome like you mean it, to Chef Hudson Slater.
Hi there.
Hey.
All
Good
right.
energy. Thanks,
Thank
guys. How you doing today?
Good. Just want to remind everybody, free samples. Free
samples at the end of this demonstration. It's
right.
pasta. Pasta's good, and there's a prize.
All right. We're going to get started here. So today I've kind of been inspired by my friend RMA of leftovers. Holidays are coming around. I always never know how much food will be left. Mine is actually more annoying to make, and more not annoying, but more time involved. So I'm going to go the opposite. We're going to make fresh pasta, and we're going to fill it with Thanksgiving leftovers, okay? So
I'm intrigued.
This is to inspire you to use your leftovers in something, all right? So I like making pasta. I enjoy this, and I think you'll enjoy at least watching me make it. If it's not something you want to learn at home, there's lots of other ways to do. We had fried rice a minute ago. We have quesadillas I've heard in the past. Yes. Put it in a little egg scramble. There's lots of different things to do. But we're going to make some fresh pasta. And just kind of give you a little background, I'm a chef. I've been a chef in the area for a long time, but I now am a chef for MarkeTeam Foodservice. So I represent brands like Cambro, American Metalcraft, John Booz, so different companies, manufacturers of kitchen equipment. And I help restaurants, operators, kitchens that need to get equipment. We showcase these items. So that's what we're going to do today, kind of walk through some of those things. So I've got my leftover turkey and gravy. I've got some sweet potatoes. I had some boars and cheese left over from the cheese tray. Mm-hmm. You know, we've got cranberry sauce we got stored in our Cambro Fresh Pro here, but we got too much of it, so I mixed it all in a mixer, and I made a filling. We're going to fill some pasta with that, and then we're just going to brown some butter. So browning butter is cooking it right before it's burnt, essentially, so when it gets toasty, nutty, and aromatic, we're going to get that to that point, add some herbs to it, and use that as a base for a quick sauce. So the idea of making the pasta is a little bit, has some time involved, but the actual making of this dish is pretty quick. So to make pasta, we just did double O flour, egg yolks, olive oil, and salt. I could tell you the recipe, but I have to kill you, so I can't give that out. But there's lots of options out there on the internet to find a good pasta recipe. Okay. So this is a heavy egg yolk recipe. That's why it's so yellow. I'm going to have my assistants here real quick. If you guys could wash your hands over here. Careful of the camera. You're going to wash your hands on this Cambro portable sink here. And we're going to soap and water. So this is a movable hand sink that we have here on the stage.
It's pretty great.
As they're washing their hands, I just want to point this out. Fresh Pros, or these are Go boxes. They're lightweight polypropylene, great for storing hot or cold. We got our pasta in here, staying nice and cold in our Cambro containers. Great for transport. So movable rack. So it's a fun way to kind of move stuff around in the holidays instead of a heavy cooler. I wanted to showcase that. The Fresh Pro containers for storing leftovers. I think you've got some Cambro containers for all your leftovers and food storage needs. So it's a restaurant. Watch out for the hot water, guys. You've got to get gloves. right? So put some gloves on.
And Chef, we had a question here.
Yes.
How long do you like to let the pasta sit before you start actually extruding and making it?
So I made the pasta the day before, and then I let it sit in the fridge, and now it's been out since this morning. It's a couple hours. Okay.
We got helpers. They're gloving up. Food safety's key.
Need help, buddy?
Got to
All right,
start them young.
No goofing. Come here. Thanks, bud.
Is anyone
Mom
drooling
can help
already
you?
at just the idea of what we're doing here today?
All right, come on over here, guys. So we're doing a little circus act here. We're gonna be on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna come down. You guys are gonna take turns doing this pasta, okay? Over here, buddy.
It's fun demonstration kitchen things that are
All right.
happening.
So we just have our pasta machine here. It's just secured to the table. They don't have a lip on that side, so it has to go on this side. So we are going to press our dough out. All right, I'm going to do the first one, okay? And so we're going to extrude this pasta dough. Yeah, grab this here. Need your help. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it.
Seeing what's happening here.
All right, so we're going to get this cranked out. Keep pulling it, buddy. Keep pulling it.
You're doing a great job.
We got our pasta water boiling, so when we're ready to go, this is going to be quick. Keep pulling it, buddy. You got it. Okay, the first one's always, you can always roll this out a little bit.
It's like the first pancake,
Yeah,
you know?
so. All right, you hold this end, sis. All right. Declan, you want to grab this end now?
So how
Oh,
many
okay.
times are you
Now
going to
you-
run this through, Chef?
Grab this. We're going to do like 15 times. We're going to get quicker, though. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. You got to pull it harder, okay? Okay, so the goal is to not touch the ground, the table, okay? All right, so we're going to laminate it. Come over here, sis.
This is what we call too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. This will be
Got
fun.
a whole crew happening here.
Okay, crank it. Okay. Go ahead. Other way. Do the other way. Don't let it touch.
And pull and pull. Keep it moving. You're getting a workout.
Okay, Declan, you want to do it now? Okay, let Declan do it and then you do it, okay? You will get to.
Is cooking a family affair at home?
Other way, other way.
Chef's
Yeah,
in the zone
yes.
here.
Yes. We've got some bakers in the house.
Mm-hmm.
This is our breakfast guy.
Oh, we have specialties. I like it.
And then he likes to eat a lot.
You always need one of those in the house. Inspires us to cook more.
Other way.
Need the taste testers.
Nope. That way. Keep going. You got it?
And so, Chef, in the past, where are some places that you've worked? You know, maybe someone has eaten some of your food and not even realized it.
Yeah. Lily May wants to answer that question. Asado. That was the most recent. You got it? What happened here? It's okay. We got a little stuck. That's all right. The beauty of this is we just fix it.
See, Chef Hudson did do a little peekaboo. So there is pasta that has already been prepared and
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, your meal is not dependent on this pasta. Okay, so Asado, Tacoma Yacht Club, Marrow, Maxwell's. Okay, go ahead. Good job. Yeah. We just got to keep going.
Some
Keep it
Tacoma
moving.
staples. Some of them not around anymore.
That's okay. It's fun watching these kiddos do this, huh?
You know?
And this is pretty nice machine. Their fingers are going to be safe from
We're,
getting stuck.
we're doing good, yeah.
Okay, so
Good job, guys.
we got some more people. Okay, we're almost there. All right, I want to do one, okay? And then I need your help. Yeah. Okay, Declan, you want to do one? Do this hard. Yeah, you will get to. There we go.
This is a Slater family production.
Okay, so now we're going to start going down in increments. Good job, Bennett. Come over here. You guys got to just take turns. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Okay, don't let it touch. Benny. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, good job. Okay, we'll do one more. Go ahead, sis. Declan, you want to grab it?
I mean, you see it really coming
right,
together,
all right.
guys.
No, just one. All right, everyone's helping out. Okay. Real quick, we're just going to go with this, okay? All right, one more time. You hold this one, sis, up here. Declan, you catch it. Okay, teamwork.
Makes the dream work, guys. Good job, good job. See, every run got a little easier.
Yeah,
Yep. Practice makes perfect.
okay. You did do it.
Let's give it up for our helpers, guys.
Okay, we're going to keep doing okay. So now you come down, sis. You come over here, Benny. Come over here. Okay, come over here, please. Benny, come over here.
And we have
Grab this.
we're at 15 minutes in, Chef, for a time check.
Okay, all right. Do the wheel, sis. Do the wheel. Just do the wheel. Go ahead, go.
Their arms are going to be tired once this is done.
Okay, now scoot back. Okay.
Now, Chef, when you do this process, why do you run it through so many times?
Oh, don't do that, Dex. Don't let it. Yeah, there you go. Just so it's the pasta, the glutens and the egg yolk combine really well. Watch your fingers there. Don't want to. Okay. Now, if you come over here, Declan. You're gonna catch it, sis. You're gonna crank it.
Oh, boy.
One more time. We're gonna go to 6. Okay, go that way. Okay, there we go. Go. Now you're gonna walk yourself backwards a little bit, sis.
And for folks who've joined the audience, what are we making today?
We're doing Thanksgiving leftover agnolotti. So we're making fresh pasta dough. Scoot that way. You're good.
Baby steps,
We're getting
baby
the kids
steps.
involved. You're doing good. Keep going, keep going. All right, there we go.
Look at it. Let's give it
Turn around,
up.
smile.
Oh,
Turn
boy.
around. Turn around.
Oh, photo op. Well
All right.
done, guys. Well done.
Okay, so I'm going to make some pasta real quick. You guys can go sit down, please.
Thank you for your help.
People are hungry. We got to feed them. All right, so I'm just going to cut some strips here. Oh, go sit down, please, Benny. Okay, so
He was made for the stage.
Yeah, we're going to use some semolina flour to keep the pasta from sticking to each other.
And what's the difference between a semolina, all-purpose?
Semolina is kind of more coarse,
Okay.
less processed, got a bit of little yellow hue to it. Okay. So we're just going to use a pasta scorer on our wood cutting board here. Our water's boiling. Our brown butter's working. Okay. And we're going to do a little water.
And for the brown butter, what temperature do you keep that at to kind of make sure it doesn't get too brown?
I'll do like a medium heat. If you do it high, it's going to burn pretty quick. Okay, so we got water. We've got our pasta cutter. We got sheets of pasta. Okay. And we're going to take our piping bag. So this is cheese, cream cheese, or mascarpone, boursin, sweet potatoes, turkey, cranberry sauce, some herbs.
All the goods.
Yeah, we're going to do little dollops. Okay. So this is kind of like a ravioli. It's a filled pasta. But I like this one because it's a little more forgiving. Our pasta edges aren't perfect. Okay, we're just doing a dollop. Okay, get a little room for our fingers in between, okay? That's what that space is for. Okay. Then we're just going to take a little water and run it along the side there, the top. Okay. And then we're going to take our pasta, roll it, tuck it, and roll it. Okay, and we're going to start at one end, and we're going to push here, push the air out that way. Okay, so we're just kind of crimping. You can feel the air leaving out the side, like so. Okay, kind of like little candies almost. So we're pushing that in, rolling it under, so that it kind of seals on itself. Then we're pushing the air out one end. Okay?
You make it look easy.
Well, I had lots of help. Yeah. Then I like to take this, and we'll go ahead and take this piece here. You could run this back through and make more out of it, but I just like to I'll just take this and make buttered noodles out of it or something, right? Because you're just feeding yourself at this point, right? So we're just going to take our nice pieces here. We're going to square off this end. Okay, we're going to run that roll over. You need a little more semolina flour, actually. Okay. And so they just kind of roll on themselves. See that?
Easy.
I'll do this one up here.
And what are some other, when you're making a pasta like this, what are some other fillings that you'd recommend?
Well, like just mascarpone or ricotta with Parmesan cheese would be really good. You could do butternut squash puree. Any type of puree with some cheese would be great. I've done it with chicken liver pate one time and cheese. That was really good. Okay.
I think one of our helpers has a question up here.
Yeah,
Chef.
let's get that question answered.
We've got big questions.
How do you make the noodles with by putting it? What is the stuff that you put the stuff on the stick? Yeah.
I need a translation. Can't understand my own son.
What is it you put inside?
Oh, it was sweet potatoes, turkey, gravy, cheese. Okay.
All of your Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yeah. All right, how are we doing on time?
Let me take a peek here, Chef.
Okay.
22 after.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done. Any questions?
Don't be shy. Hands. No, we're just.
We got one over here. Yes, sweet.
Oh, where? Who? Oh, wait. When you're behind me, you sneak up on me like that. All right.
Where did you get the lasagna sheets? Were they purchased or did you make them?
Oh, we just made them.
Oh, I
with this pasta machine. Yeah. So you could use a fresh sheet of pasta. It might be kind of tricky because you want it to be really fresh to roll it. So I would recommend making the pasta.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to just come hang out with you for a minute. Is that okay?
So do you have like a link that we can go to so we could see the repeat of this recipe going?
So this will be more technique on how to do this, but there will be Bates will be having this on YouTube.
Oh, you cut out.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Can you? Well, you can hear me. We can't hear you, Chef.
Okay.
Bates Technical College is live streaming this right now, and it'll be on their YouTube, so you can actually watch all of the demonstrations that have happened all weekend if you just wanted a little demonstration.
Can you guys hear me now?
Chef doesn't have a recipe today.
How about now?
Just a little technique. He's kind of winging it. He's trying to inspire you to make up your own.
I have a business card that you can I can send you some links for pasta dough recipe, and then maybe some other ideas as well.
I might end up standing up there with you if your mic doesn't come back with us, Chef.
Yeah, Bates. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Way to
Okay.
go.
Way to go, guys. All right. Our helper
So yeah,
has another
I'll have
question.
business cards available. I got notepads up here for anybody that wants them, and then we'll have a giveaway here pretty soon.
Hey, Dad, how does that roll it out?
How's that roll it out?
Yeah.
Lots of pressure and well-engineered Italian machinery. But yeah, it's like a steamroller, like a construction.
It's pretty cool. And then all that cranking you guys did. Got the job done.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, making the pasta is time-consuming, but really, if you practice it, it's kind of fun. It's a kind of zen, cathartic. And then the agnolotti is still a fun way to fill the pasta, but it's quicker, right? Can you kind of see how a couple of times it's a little easier than having to roll out sheets and then press a ravioli, right? Yeah. So then that's 8 of them right there, pretty quick.
Easy.
And they're just like little pillows, they're little envelopes, sealed up, ready to go.
Tasty little bites.
Yeah.
So, Chef, how often does pasta make an appearance in your holiday meals at home?
Never. I mean,
Fair.
sometimes. But it's with these kiddos, we should make it more. But it's just it gets busy. But
yeah.
I would like to make it more of a thing we do. Okay.
Oh, we have a question here, Chef.
So I don't have a pasta roller, but I do have a the blender that you can buy the pasta attachment. Have you used those?
I have, and those the roller like this where the sheets works out pretty well.
Okay.
I've had a hard time with the one that makes like spaghetti or macaroni.
Okay.
That kind of wears it out pretty quick. I feel like it's just not the same.
Okay.
But this is about I think, under $200.
Okay.
And I think the attachment's like $100 on KitchenAid.
KitchenAid. That's what I was trying to come up with.
And that would work well, especially to start with.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we got our water boiling. We're gonna start moving some. We're gonna cook the pasta. I've got some American Metalcraft plates here. They look nice and shiny, right? But they're melamine, all right? So we can drop them. They're not gonna break. Sorry for the loud noise, but it's a fun holiday. This is something restaurants use poolside or whatnot, but you can have this at your house, and you got less things to worry about with little kids running around with plates. So we're gonna use
Great
that
for
today.
entertaining.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm curious, did you salt your water?
I did, but I'm just gonna do
A little more.
a little more, just for television purposes.
I see a gloved hand again here.
All right, he's ready to get back in.
Dad.
Yeah?
How did it not break?
Because it's not glass. It's not pot. It's a melamine. Kinda, yeah.
Sturdy.
Okay, so I'm just going to drop our pasta in here and let them float. They're going to be quick because it's fresh dough.
So how do you know when they're done? Do you set a timer or
I don't use timers. I don't believe in them.
forget those timers?
My wife will attest to that. So we'll just wait till they float to the top and move around and. But yeah, I mean it's like a minute really because you're just trying to heat the dough through.
And how many can you drop in there at a time?
You want to make kind of when the water stops rapidly boiling is a good indicator when to stop adding. Because they're going to then it'll be too cold. The water won't be cooking the pasta properly.
You see them doing a little dance in there.
Yeah. I might have to raid your dishes again, Jackie.
Some odds and ends here and there.
Yeah. We're just going to get... Actually, our brown butter is close, but that actually took longer than I thought it was going to.
It's a nice color, though.
Yeah, it's pretty much there. We got a little olive oil here we're going to add into the pasta so it doesn't stick together once it's in the bowl. Right? So these are ready.
And is there a reason you would choose olive oil over another oil?
It's Italian. But olive oil tastes great. It is good for you. It's just not really good for searing. So it has a great flavor, and it's good for salads. This particular finishing on use avocado oil to kind of sear, or ghee to sear, and then olive oil or walnut oil or some kind of other oil to finish with. Okay. These are floating at the top now, you can see. All right.
Really fast.
Yeah, so that's pretty much done. We're going to just do a plate, and then I'll make some more for everybody to make sure they get some.
What a guy.
Our sage. I just like to throw this in. The brown butter. It's frothy. So I can get a shot of that. It's pretty much there.
Doing its thing. I like it.
Brown. So when you come taste it, you should be able to smell kind of almost a nutty.
Oh, we have a question in the front. I'm coming
That's why
up.
I bring them, so there's involvement.
They're not shy. All right, I'm going to hand you the mic.
How does the butter turn brown?
It's cooking, and so it's getting hotter, and it's cooking the fat solids in the butter. Okay, so that's browned. Our pasta's moving freely in here. We got a little bit of pasta water in there.
We have another question,
Yeah.
Chef.
Do you have an herb garden at home?
Yes. Yeah, rosemary everywhere, and then we've got sage, chive, green onion, mint, cilantro. We try to do it all, but rosemary's like everywhere. So can we see this one here?
Yes, we can.
Right.
It's looking good.
And then we're just going to pour a little bit in here.
And you just measuring with your heart.
My heart, yeah. What
I like
my
it.
heart desires here. Okay.
And all we have in there, was that salted or unsalted butter?
Unsalted.
So unsalted butter and sage. That's it.
Parmesan or pasta water, pepper, and then some Parmesan here. And then we'll just kind of...
Look at that coming together. All right, we have another question.
Dad, I would really like to eat your noodles.
You want to eat it?
Good.
Would anyone else like to eat some of these noodles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be a question. It can just be a statement.
Okay, so now we're done.
Let's give it up. That
was
was easy. I mean, making the pasta itself is the most time consuming.
Yeah.
But I think the payoff for the flavor of fresh pasta is so worth it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pull some more out to get some more
If
going.
you've ever had fresh pasta as opposed to boxed pasta, you know it's a game changer.
All right, so we'll just do a quick plate, and then we'll start doing... okay, yeah.
Maybe show us how you would plate it at home.
Yeah, or the restaurant. Or at home. I do always make Tanya's really pretty. And put a picture on Instagram.
Happy wife, happy life.
And then mine's like the leftover scraps. So yeah, I would just be pretty rustic about the whole thing.
Now, and technically speaking, what would you say would be a serving size of this? How many little raviolis?
However many you want.
Good answer.
Yeah,
Don't
so
limit us to just a few.
probably like, 7, 8. We'll put some more cheese over the top.
I have another question here, Chef.
My brothers would eat a lot of the pasta.
Probably you. Yeah. Yeah, calling out the brothers.
A little olive oil.
She's like, give me the microphone. I'll tell you guys a thing or two about my brothers. Oh, we have another question here, Chef. I'm coming.
If you want to make the pasta and save it for later, how do you save it? Prepare the pasta and save it for later.
I would freeze it.
Oh, do you have to dust it with flour?
Semolina flour. Yeah. So
no oil or anything.
I wouldn't put any oil on it, and I would freeze the ravioli. Otherwise, it's going to just get kind of gummy in the fridge.
What about it? Just the pasta itself? Like, do you have to dry it first?
You could dry. I would dry out this pasta. You could dry out. Like on a pasta dryer, and then you could store it.
Okay.
In like a container.
And then freeze it?
I wouldn't freeze.
No.
It's just the filling
okay.
that I would freeze.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Great question. You guys are making me get my steps in today. We got questions in the back of the house. That never happens. I like it. And we have another question here, Chef.
So if you're saving it in the freezer, would you have to bring it completely to room temperature before cooking, or could you cook it frozen?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, actually.
Which?
I would do both. No, I'm just kidding. I would do. You could cook it frozen. It'd just be like the ones you get from Costco. But yeah, I think ideally I would do it room temperature, and then if you need to do it frozen, it would work. But this one will be thicker, like almost like a nugget versus like a ravioli's flatter, so that middle might not get as cooked as you want it by the time the pasta's breaking down. So Yeah, so size-wise, it kind of depends. But I would probably try to get it to room temperature, at least halfway. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think?
Is that plate finished? Can we get a shot of the finished product from above there? There it is. Let's give it up for Chef Hudson.
Thank you.
That looks tasty.
Yeah, I'm going to get a picture, too, before I...
Oh, wait, someone else coming up for pictures. Happens every year.
All right.
So before we do samples, Chef, you have any final thoughts for us? Where can we find you?
You can find me at the Holiday Food Show next year. And then I'll be out and about at restaurants, trying to get equipment going for them. And then, oh, that's okay. And then every once in a while, I will do stuff with my chef friend Derek Bray. I have a chef friend, Jan Parker, who's opening a restaurant soon. And then Chef Reginald Jacob Howell. Hopefully I'll be doing some pop-up stuff with them every once in a while. Derek Bray has just started the Tacoma Rescue Mission, and he's got a really big vision going there with helping the community out. So I'm hoping to do some stuff with them.
If someone wanted to find out when and where that happens, where would they go?
Social media. You can follow me, MarkeTeam, social media over here. And then I'm flavor.hammer on Instagram.
Flavor.hammer.
I've got business cards. I'll pull them out. I have a giveaway as well. If anybody needs a notepad, I got notepads. No, we got them at home. Giveaway. Yeah, I need to ask a question.